YMCA has celebrated Black History Month, and they've been a big part of Omaha for many years.
First Alert 6, John Chapman tells us this year's celebration recognized the history of the Butler Gas Y and what it means to Omaha's Black community.
For 30 years, the Butler Gas YMCA has been and remains an integral part of the North Omaha community. And every year for the past 11 years, the Y has celebrated Black History Month with a program that grows larger each year.
Black history is deeply connected to the YMCA, where Carter G. Woodson first launched what we now celebrate as Black History Month in 1926. It began as a week of remembrance and education at the Wabasha Avenue YMCA in Chicago, recognizing the achievements and resilience of Black Americans. And today, nearly a century later, we gather here.
Many of the people gathered here know the YMCA has a long history in North Omaha. President of the Omaha NAACP, Reverend Michael Williams, tells us we should recognize that history and the importance of the role Black people played in American history.
As Black people, we have to appreciate ourselves. We have to recognize our contribution and celebrate who we are and what we've done and what we're going to do. So I don't think there's anything that should slow us down or stop us from recognizing Black History Month and Black contribution throughout the year.
For champion boxer Terence Bud Crawford, the Butler Gas YMCA is home.
So I was one of the few kids to actually become one of the first members of the YMCA in 1995. Me and my sisters, my cousins, my grandma came up here when they opened and got us memberships.
Crawford appreciates the history of this YMCA and the people here who helped him along his journey. And even after all the fights and all the championships, he always comes back.
I still come and train at the YMCA. And people would be like, man, where you training at? And I'm like, man, I'm going to the Y. So, you know, it's home.
In North Omaha, I'm John Chapman, First Alert 6.
I love that. Very cute. Going to the Y. Well, history tells us Anthony Bowen established the first YMCA for African Americans in 1853 in Washington, D.C. Bowen, a former slave, went on to become a prominent educator and religious leader.